Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. So today, I want to talk to you guys about waiting on perfection. Yes, waiting on perfection. Surprisingly, even though we know that nobody's perfect, we always feel like we want to wait for the perfect time or the perfect place or the perfect this or that to do things. And I'm here to tell you, there is no perfect time. The time is now. The time is now. I'm just saying. I don't know any other way to say it. I don't know any way to cut it down short. You feel me? Yeah, the time is now, guys. If you have something that you want to achieve, something that you want to accomplish in life, okay? You have dreams. Everybody has dreams. Everybody has a purpose. And I'm going to tell you right now, it might sound really cliche and really tacky, but the saying is very true. If you can dream it, you can do it. Because let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how far-fetched your ideas, your vision for yourself, your self-purpose, your goals, your aspirations are. I don't give a fuck what people around you tell you. If you can dream that shit, if you came up with it, if you could pull that concept out your ass, it is meant for you to do it. Damn what the people say. Fuck the haters, okay? That's the problem. People are so concerned with what people think nowadays that is stopping them from pursuing their true path and achieving their soul's purpose. And a lot of times what we don't realize is people will always tell us no, or they'll negate our ambitions and try to fill our heads with fears, especially when they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay? Or they'll be like, well, don't you want to wait until this? You don't have this, you don't have that. The haters, they're the first ones to call out the things that you don't have when you're on the road to pursue your dreams. Remember that. Remember that. Okay? And if you believe that, or if you feel like what you have inside you is not good enough to go ahead and put it out there, then you need to go ahead and perfect your craft. Perfect it. Find out how you can make it better so that you can feel confident enough to go ahead and do that. I sound country as hell about this. But yeah, so that you can go ahead and do that. Seriously. Don't wait for the perfect timing. The time is now. Don't wait for perfection. The only way that you can perfect your craft is to work on it. It does not matter if it doesn't come out perfect the first time. That's how you learn and that's how you grow. If you expect things to be perfect, you will never achieve progress. Okay? There is no such thing as perfection, guys. Everybody has their own ideal of what perfection is, and that's fine and that's okay. But don't let that stop you from doing what you have to do. Don't let that stop you from pursuing your dreams and your goals, okay? Don't be sitting there letting life pass you by because you're waiting on perfection, because it doesn't feel right. I'm going to tell you like this. If the spirit moves you, if something is telling you to go, you need to go. You need to go. Period. Period. The time is now, especially where we are right now in this earth. The way situations are going right now, we're in that we need to have more of a militant mentality at this time. Okay? The concept for me of a militant mentality is destroy and rebuild. So therefore, there is no need to wait on perfection, because you have to tear down the old foundations, because those were not firm. Those were not solid. It wasn't built on solid ground. So you have to tear down that old foundation and you start from there. You cannot wait for perfection, because if you're waiting on perfection, the perfection you're waiting on is the legacy that you are supposed to build. Okay? You are the builder of that perfection. Therefore, you cannot wait on it, because it's up to you to make it. And the time is now. The time is now. Destroy and rebuild. Tear down those old concepts, those old misconceptions, those old self-limiting ideals, beliefs, fears, self-doubts, okay? Those negative energies, those negative people that are telling you you can't, or telling you you're not ready. Well, what about this? What about that? The only person who knows what you are truly capable of is you. And if you don't believe in yourself, and if you don't believe that what you have is good enough to show the world, to contribute to today's society and this hot ass messness that we call life, then maybe you should take the time out to reevaluate yourself really quick. But that doesn't mean stop. That doesn't mean don't go. That doesn't mean turn around and go back. That means sit there, think about it, throw that old thing out, that bullshit, and rebuild your life the way you want it to go. Don't wait until you have enough money, okay? Don't wait until you feel like you have, you know what I'm saying, the house, the car, this and that to go pursue your dreams. Because your dreams, they're not going to wait for you. It's your time. If not, you're going to have to wait for that to come around again. Who knows how long that's going to take, if ever. There's a lot of distractions out here that are trying to distract a lot of us kings and queens from achieving our true soul purpose. Okay, by telling us it's not the right time. Things are not right. We have to wait for perfection. We have to wait till everything is in place just how we want it. That day might never come. Sometimes that's a test from the universe to see if you believe in yourself enough to take that chance, to jump, to have faith, to be the fool. Do you believe in yourself enough? If you do, you would not be waiting on perfection. Trust. What did Hannah Montana say? Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again till I get it right. She knew what the fuck she was talking about. Y'all say what the fuck y'all want about Miley or Hannah Montana, but she knew what the fuck she was talking about with that shit right there. Because I tell you what, I'm not perfect. And I'm not waiting on perfection either. I'm going to use what I have. Okay? And that's what the universe, that's what spirit, that's what source, that's what divine wants all of us to do. Not just myself. And so I'm trying to tell you guys, all right? Just in case you didn't know, just in case you're getting misled or misguided, because, you know, people put out a lot of things on social media. People love to portray their lives as something it's really not. They love to portray perfection, and that makes a lot of us, everyday people, feel like we have to wait on perfection in order to get to where they are or even surpass them. And that's not so, because they're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's how you deal with your life as well. You know, these people, they have drama as well. We hear about their lives and stuff in the tabloids as well. But you know what the fuck is the difference? They keep the fuck on pushing. Okay? They don't wait for perfection. They the fool with it. All right? And a lot of times it turns out very lucrative. You guys wonder why you're not where you don't want to be. And that's because you're afraid to take chances. You're afraid to take risks because you're waiting on perfection. Don't do that, guys. I'm telling you, especially where we are right now. Right now, you know, we are dead smack dab daladdy in the center of the Lionsgate portal. This is the time where a lot of us are becoming aware of our spiritual gifts. Alrighty? We're being made aware of the things around us that no longer serve us. We know the changes that we need to make. However, we're waiting on perfection. There will be no perfect time to make those changes. Like Nike said, just do it. Just do it. The time is now. Let me tell you something. Everything in life is 50-50. Everything. And I have been blessed and fortunate enough that I have experienced a lot of good opportunities in life because I took the chance. I said, fuck it. When people said, oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, when everybody wanted to judge me and talk shit about me behind my back and X, Y, and Z and drag me for filth, not knowing me from a can of paint, I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck. My time is now. I'm going to do this shit. And I've been blessed to have a lot of fortunate experiences because of that. Okay? A lot of times I wanted to do things and my peers around me wanted to do them as well. However, they felt like they had to wait till the perfect timing. And I said, I'm just going to go ahead and go for it because you never know. And yes, people try to talk me out of my dreams. People try to tell me to wait. They say, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that. But let me tell you something. When you believe in yourself, the universe will believe in you. And the universe will bless you. And the universe will take care of you. The universe will provide for you. When you leap out on faith, you are always provided for. And you are always protected. Because that's part of your journey. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what they want you to do. Get with it. So guys, stop holding yourself back. All right? Stop waiting on perfection. There is no such thing. The thing that makes us so beautiful and so special and so unique is that we are all perfectly imperfect. And I love each and every one of you for that, even if you don't love yourself. Okay? With that being said, you guys be safe. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. I love you. And I'll talk to you later.